Hello all of my fellow Grizzly owners out there. This is my 2016 Grizzly and I absolutely love it. And I just want to show you what I've been up to. Those are my cute girls. Notice the nice license plate. Oh yeah, baby. Totally legal here. And it was a bit of a pain, but totally, absolutely worth it. So let me show you this. Obviously, I had to install that. I got this kit, you know what? I don't remember what the kit was called. It's pretty much the only one out there, and it was about 200 bucks. And I got to tell you, though, it was a pain to install. It really was. Now I know how to do it. I wish that I had filmed the whole thing. I did take quite a few pictures, though. So if any of you want me to upload those pictures, I will. Notice the little signal. Turn on that signal, would you, Sadie?
Wait. Did I turn it on?
Yeah. Oh, the key's got to be on.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, turn it on. Oh, actually, you're right. It doesn't have to be on. So let's do this. This just has to be on. Yeah, like that. So, you know, the kit's nice, except those blinkers at night are just fine. But during the day, they're not bright enough. And so if you're on public streets, you have to be really careful so that you don't get smashed, because I don't think people can really see you. But once again, at night, they look great. But I'm tempted to go to Harbor Freight and get some bigger lights because the wiring is done. So now turn it on to the other side. There's my crazy girls. Sadie, signal left. So there's the left side right there. And notice you can't see any wires or anything. One trick, though, I'll tell you, is to, when you pull all of the cable harness, you know, all the wires back from the front, have them meet up inside of here. And I could, you know, I need to hide that, and you know, but it's done. And that's the wire that actually powers this little light, which, by the way, isn't quite bright enough. But I'm not going to do anything about it unless I get pulled over and the cop says, hey, that's not clear enough. Because at night, you really can't read that. You can only see part of it, but it's good enough. It passed inspection. It was no big deal. And I was supposed to put a mirror right there, and I just haven't done it yet, but it's still passed inspection. So, what else should I tell you? You know what? Like I said,
Horn.
Dad, honk the little horn. Yippee. It's kind of tricky to figure out where to put the horn, and so maybe I'll just pull this off real fast and show you. Hold that. So you saw how I just pulled that panel off. It comes off pretty easily. And I found that that little place right there is perfect. I don't remember the size of that little bolt, but that little bolt and nut, you can just attach it to this horizontal brace, and then just bend the little bracket down, and that works perfectly. And then when you order the kit, a little relay comes with it for the blinkers. And you know what? I didn't even Velcro it in. I just put it just fits perfectly right there. And it's not going anywhere. So just slide it down in there like that. It's nice and tight, as if it belongs. And then as far as all of the other wires and stuff, that is the wiring harness. I just cleaned it up as much as I possibly could, you know, with cable ties. And then you obviously have to connect into the battery. So I just did that right there, right into the battery. With the kit that they send you, the leads weren't, well, long story short, I mean, you'll have to get yourself some little butt end leads like this. It makes it easier. But anyway, the wiring, this is also part of the wiring harness. And then what you do is you take this panel off right here, take that bolt off right there, and you go underneath here and you take, yeah, now I can't remember. Oh, this one right here. You take that one off, and then that panel right there comes off. And then, of course, you got to pull the seat off. And then there are some screws. You have to get this thing out of your way. You take those off, take those 4 screws out, and then this whole thing actually comes off. And then once again, pull the seat off and pull this thing off. You don't have to pull these off, though. And then I just routed the wires. You can see that I just kind of connected them right there. And then under here, you can see the wiring harness. I just stuffed it up in there. But like I said, you don't have to worry about taking off all this stuff. Just run those wires on this right side like that. And then once again, go into this storage compartment, which is a wonderful little meeting place, and then run your wires over for your blinkers. And you know what I did? I made a little cutout thingy, a little pattern dill that makes it super easy to install these lights. Maybe I should just grab it before I end the video. Let me just grab it really fast in my messy garage here. Hopefully it's still here. Yeah, it's right here. So, see how bright that is at night? Hold this, Sadie. So, just make yourselves something like this. Just set the light on top of some cardboard and draw around it, and then mark where the holes are. For the one is for the screw, and the other one is for the wires. This big one is for the wires, that one's for the screw. And just for your entertainment, these are the two sizes that you'll use. And I can't remember, like I said, I can't remember the name of the kit. But if you look it up, it's pretty much the only one out there. And so this is a 7/32 hole for the screw right there. And then this, I just used it's a 23/64 bit for the wires. So once again, you just kind of set that where you want it to go, and then drill those out, and then sorry, excuse me. And then these are super easy to install once you've made yourself this little cutout. So anyway, I hope that helps somebody out there at least a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm not like an expert or anything, but it was a pain to do, but now I do understand it. And while I got this apart, this piece right here, this whole thing has to come off. Those are just little hoses. You just pull those out, pull them out of your way, take that screw off right there, and then once again, take those screws off right there. And then underneath here, I can't remember if it was this one. I think it was that one that you also have to pull off in order to get this side panel off. But you'll figure it out once you start pulling that apart. And then with this bar right here, you got to get it out of your way too. At least it's a lot easier if you do. I guess you don't have, no, you know what, you do. Just get it out of your way. It's easier. And that is one connection right there. Unscrew that bolt right there to pull off that load rack or cargo rack. So, okay, I think that's about it. Oh, you know what? Let me just tell you one other thing. When you install this on your Grizzly, you'll notice that it's too loose. And this thing will not fit right there. And you don't want it on the right side. There's no room, and it should be here anyway. So I ran some electrical tape around this handlebar, and just enough to make it so that when I put this on, it was nice and tight. So that's all you do with that, okay? And then I should tell you one other thing. With this light back here, with the kit, it's really weird, but you actually run the positive into the black lead of the wiring harness, which doesn't make sense, but that's how it is. And then the black goes to the yellow, and that is for that license plate light. And then as far as installing this is concerned, that was just really no big deal. You will have to drill a hole for this in the plaque that they send with the kit though. And dang it, I'm sorry I can't remember the name of the kit, but anyway, hope that helps. Say bye.
Bye.